Predator Kills the Marvel Universe, issue number 1 from Marvel Comics. So this actually follows Predator versus Spider-Man. And I remember in the finale for that series, I mentioned how it would be awesome to have Kraven going around hunting down creatures and stuff with the Predator at his side. Well, that's pretty much what this issue is. So we start off with the Guardians of the Galaxy, and they hear a distress signal, and we just have Peter and Rocket kind of bantering with each other as they go to check out the distress signal. The rest of the Guardians are like, hey, you know, what's up? Do you need us for backup? Peter's like, nah, it looks like it's just a mechanical problem, so we'll take care of it. They go on board. You realize it's very quiet. There's no one there to greet them. And then that's when Peter gets blasted through the chest and is murdered. Peter is dead. Star-Lord is gone. He's the first victim in this series. And Rocket is like standing over him crying, and he's about to shoot back, and he gets killed. And the rest of the Guardians are like, hey, what's going on? Like, did you hear that? And immediately Drax gets his head sliced off. Groot gets dissected in half. And Gamora has her arm sliced off. And Kraven just shows up with 2 Predators at his side. And he's like, just let the hunt begin. And so he murders them. We have a moment where we see the Predator ship, and it's flying around the dark side of the moon. Basically, it's talking about how it wants to conquer Earth. First, it wants to use Earth as like a hunting ground. And then once it's finished hunting the people on the planet, it wants to take over. And we have the Predator King sitting at his throne. And Kraven shows up carrying a torch. And the torch is Groot's head on a pike burning on fire. So, yeah, it's pretty brutal. But Kraven basically says, you requested a kill list, so I got you your kill list. Here you go. He types a little button on his wrist computer, and we get the heads of a bunch of Marvel characters. He says, here's a roster of the greatest threats on Earth. We will need to work surgically, tracking down the strongest one by one. My only request is that you save Spider-Man from me. That trophy belongs to me. So you wonder, all right, who's going to be the next people to get killed? Well, it turns out to be the Fantastic Four. We have them chilling on a moon base when all of a sudden Reed Richards reaches back to get the Thing some sugar, and his arm immediately gets sliced off. And of course, the Fantastic Four go into fight mode. Sue puts up her barrier around herself and her husband. The Thing and Johnny rush out to go confront whoever's attacking them. They still have no idea who it is. And Johnny gets garroted. He's flying. He gets a wire wrapped around his neck, and his head gets ripped off. As for the Thing, Kraven basically says this is the definition of a brute force. Do not fight him up close. You will lose. Keep him at a distance. You will have to do without your trophy because he is nearly indestructible. So instead, they just blast him off into space. Meanwhile, Sue is running with Richards. Richards is like, I've lost blood. I'm going to be unconscious in 10 seconds. Whatever it was that sliced off my arm was vibranium. It was using vibranium technology. He passes out, and it looks like Sue and Richards are going to be next on the chopping block. So, yeah, this is just another so-and-so kills the Marvel Universe. It says Predator, but it's mostly Predator and Kraven killing the Marvel Universe. Obviously, this isn't part of canon. It's not 616. It is set within the same universe as Predator versus Spider-Man, as well as Predator versus Black Panther, which I have not read, so I don't know how that went. But apparently, just from the notes that I'm gathering, in that series, Predator was able to get some vibranium, so now they have that technology and they're using it. Yeah, this is just one of those, if you enjoy the Killverse, I guess you'll like this, but it all depends, because this is pretty much, we're gonna nerf our Marvel characters so that we can have other characters murder them. That's pretty much all it is. Like the Guardians of the Galaxy, they get killed super easily. Human Torch gets killed super easily. Richard gets his arm sliced off pretty easily. He has technology to be able to detect any kind of threat to the world, right? Like, he's super smart and all that stuff, yet he couldn't sense a giant spaceship landing not far from him. So yeah, this is pretty much, we're going to have to nerf all the Marvel characters so that it'll be believable that they get killed by Predator and Kraven. So if you're okay with that, then yeah, you'll enjoy this. But if you're looking for something like, you know, really deep writing and stuff, you're not going to get that here. This is pretty much just, we're going to take Kraven, we're going to create a slasher fic where he teams up with the Predator, and we're going to kill a bunch of Marvel characters. That's it. There's nothing more to it. There's no deep characterizations. The way the characters are killed off aren't even all that smart. It's literally just like, it feels just like a slasher horror movie. We're just going to go, okay, Bull gets blasted, Rocket gets blasted, Drax has his head sliced off, Gamora has her arm sliced off, Groot gets dissected and his head put on a pike. Like, everything is just... None of the Marvel characters put up any kind of a fight. They don't put any kind of a resistance. They're just easily killed. So, I guess that's kind of disappointing for me. I mean, I've read plenty of so-and-so kills the Marvel Universe, so I know what to expect. But I always would like if you did it in a believable way. You can have Kraven and the Predators win in a believable fashion, but just to have the Marvel characters not even put up any kind of a fight, I guess that would be like the most believable way you can do for Predator, is that they're using traps and stuff. Somewhat. I mean, they don't use traps against Rocket or Peter Quill. They use Element Surprise against the Guardians of the Galaxy. They did use a trap against the Human Torch, but that was kind of it. With the Thing, they just used brute force by just shooting at him with magic from a distance, which is another thing, seeing the Predator using magic. I'm not a big fan of that. Yeah, that's pretty much what you're going to get here. It's just, you want to see Marvel characters getting killed by Kraven and Predator? Check it out. If you're looking for something deep, something with good characterization, if you're looking for like power scaling or anything like that, if you want to actually see like what would it be like if Kraven and the Predators teamed up to fight Marvel characters on even footing and stuff, you're not going to get that here. Which is, you know, kind of funny because the Predators here are reminding me more of the Predators from the first Predator movie, which was a rogue, because they're not fighting with honor. They are going off and killing characters before they even have a chance to fight back. It's like, what makes them any better than the Skinner from the Spider-Man run? Nothing really. I'm kind of rambling at this point, but yeah, this was okay. Like, if you're just looking for dumb fun and you get enjoyment of seeing Marvel characters get killed, then sure. If not, if you're looking for something a bit more meaningful, you're not going to get that here. This is pretty much your typical so-and-so kills the Marvel Universe. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you next time. Take care. Later. Thank you for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, I still want to thank you for watching it this far, and I hope the next one is more to your liking. With that said, thank you once again, and I hope you guys and gals have a good one. Later.